What's up YouTube? It's your boy Dashing Kevs and this is week 6 of the PML Draft League. I am the coach of the Kings of Iron Fist and this week we take on David and his Clang Gang. His team has some good synergy, Drill with Hippo and Rhyperior, good speed tiers with Salazzle and Jolteon, priority with Sableye, even Ludicolo can max set up Rain and sweep from there. His main weakness is the team shares similar weaknesses and they don't really cover each other's weaknesses well. I'm expecting Hippo, Drill, Alcremie, Rhyperior, Jolteon, Salazzle to come. Let's see what he brought. So no Alcremie and Jolteon. Instead he has Ludi and Satu. That's probably gonna be screens if that's the case. Well, let's check out the game and see how it went. So leads off with Ludi as we go Aromatize. Switches to Satu on our Moonblast and that does a hefty amount. Now even if he set up screens, there's a chance that he will still fall to the next Moonblast. Because if it's just like max HP and max speed, that should 2-hit KO. But not wanting to risk that and we are predicting the screens as well. We go ahead and switch to Diggersby, and we get the read correct, he goes for Light Screen. Now knowing that he would get O-Code with a knockoff here, he decides to preserve it with Ludicolo. And we do a hefty amount to Ludicolo, taking 65 as well as the Expert Belt off. We switch to Arrow, not wanting to take a Scald. Perfect. He goes for Salazzle to check our Moonblast. We do just like 9% and that's because of the weakness. The quad resist rather, fire, toxic as well as the screen. So with all that it just does 9%. Now I don't really need Aromatize here. It already did a lot of work because of the switching. We've taken like 70% off the Satu as well as the Ludicolo. He goes for a Toxic here as I go for Psychic. He may have not thought I had that move, but if he didn't have the Light Screen that would definitely have killed. Goes for the safe play for Sledge Wave here. I didn't want to risk the Bronzong switch because there's no reason to do that. We would need Bronzong to check the Drill as well as the Rhyperior. So I send out Diggersby instead. He goes switch to Ludicolo on our Agility. So we read that perfectly. Even if he Will-O-Wisp there, we could have just S'd the next turn. We are expecting to get burned with this Mon as well since he does have Sableye in the back. So we're prepared for that. Go for Agility, get the knockoff. So that's our second kill, or our first kill rather. He goes for Will-O-Wisp as I expected it, and go for an SD. I want to go for another SD, but he does taunt us, so that was very smart on his part. Otherwise, we could just sweep the whole team. We go for an EQ here, do good damage as he knocks off our Citrus Berry, so that's annoying. We could have got to like a better HP later on if we took a hit. But that's fine. Goes for a recover. That's not really gonna save you. EQ gets the second kill. And we're still in a really good position. We go for an EQ. 71, that's fine. But we broke the weakness policy. Ooh, but that's fine. We should still outspeed. But he goes for the Rock Polish instead. Now, this is very threatening. As far as Rhyperior is a slow mon, I only had like 20 EVs on the speed of Diggersby. And once he did the Rock Polish, I did calc it. And unfortunately, we are speed dying. So there's that. Now, to give you an idea, if we win the speed tie, we would most likely just sweep with Diggersby. I guess he could max the Excadrill and survive the EQ. Yeah, he could do that, but if he maxes the Rhyperior and loses the speed tie, we just 5-0 him, or Diggersby gets 6 kills. No questions asked. He goes for the max, and he wins the speed tie. Very unfortunate for us. But we did play really well. Now, I bring out Dragapult for no reason at all. What actually happened in the real game was I ran out of time. I was trying to calc which mons would be faster than the Rhyperior, but I kinda ran out of time and the computer picked for me. I didn't even know that that's how it works. But, you know, we learn as we play along. That's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. We switch to Bronzong. Goes for a max Rockfall. That does about 54. And he goes for a max Steel Spike as well. Wants to raise his defenses for the rest of the team, knowing I can't really do anything to it. But I do go for a trick here to guarantee that we will outspeed, giving him Lagging Tail. Now, I do have Flash Cannon on this set that would kill, since he doesn't really have, or Spidef off, because he didn't go for like a max EQ or something. And even in Sandstorm, the important part by giving him Lagging Tail is, of course, just so that all of our mons will outspeed, as well as guaranteeing that by the time we attack, the max is over. So we just go for a Flash Cannon, and thankfully that does enough damage. So, shockingly, Bronzong does get a kill. I think that's Bronzong's first kill of the season, if I'm not mistaken. He goes for Flamethrower. We're fine to sack that off. Now at this point, we just win here with Dragapult. We are Spec Surf. We go for the Surf here. Get the KO. Now, actually what I wanted to do there on Satu was to Dynamax and then just go for Max Water all along or throughout the whole team. But the thing is, because we were taking so much time, we are losing time. And I was afraid that I couldn't get the 3 kills if I Dynamaxed. So, I was hoping that the Surf would kill the Excadrill here. But he reveals to be Scarfed. Oh my god. Now, this is extra annoying because, for one thing, the time it takes to do the EQ animation is burning more time out of the clock, and that's not time we really have. And the fact that it EQ'd before us as we go for the Surf and he lives, when I calc that, since he told me he didn't really have like almost any investment, he had a very small chance to live that, and we got like one of the minimum rolls possible. So at this point I was like, ah man, I didn't max because I wanted to get all the kills. I'm not gonna drop another kill. So it's gonna be GG, it's dashing here. Now, the reason why it shows that he forfeit, we actually just went to timer. That's actually what happened. So, it may look like a close game. He did enjoy the game, definitely, because he got to show off his max or his rock polish set. Very cool set. It really worked out for him just because he won the speed tie. Literally, if I added 4 more EVs to the speed of Diggersby, we just sweep the whole team, but that's perfectly fine. It's gonna be 3-2 win for us. I was like upset at that at first, but you know, at the end of the day, a win is a win, so we'll take that. Definitely take that. And that's gonna be the game. If you like the content, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.